Are you fully awakened? No, most of you are not, but you are moving in that direction more and more. And those that are coming behind you are also moving in the direction of awakening, coming out of their sleep, coming out of their slumber of so long, coming out of the illusion of their own making, their making, the individual's making. And as the individual creates and has various thoughts, those thoughts go out into the universal mind. And the universal mind then creates the expression across the planet where more and more people are picking up those higher expression thoughts. Those thoughts that yes, indeed, this is an illusion, it's a third-dimensional illusion. How many times in the past did people speak of third dimension and fourth and fifth dimension? Not very often. But that is changing now, just as the idea of timelines is no longer just science fiction, it is now fact. As more and more are coming to understand that as well. Be aware that suddenly things will come up for releasing, not only in your physical body, but also in your conscious and subconsciously mind and all the old programming you took in, through your own thoughts, feelings, and those imposed upon you by the outside world. This is a deeper purification than ever before, so that we shed all the old stuff and absorb the immensely powerful light pockets of information, now downloaded into us at much higher frequency bands more easily. You may feel at times as if you have difficulty walking, and it is almost like you are not quite in your old physical body anymore. I mentioned this to my friend who wide awake and conscious, and he mentioned that he often has the same sensation. If you feel the need to cry, cry. You are releasing stagnant energy, old patterns, and that is good. You may also want to hug yourself. We are inviting you and others to call upon assistance from the realms of the non-physical. You are well aware that this assistance is always available. It is easy to drop into that place of doubt and concern, worry and fear. Everyone is experiencing their own personal hidden fears, magnified by the events taking place in the current reality. There are waves of anguish, grief, fear, and rage sweeping energetically across the planet, just as the water from the hurricane sweeps over the physical, destroying all within its path. There is now an energetic hurricane of anguish, grief, fear, and rage moving in the intangible realms. These waves of anguish, grief, fear, and rage are triggering any personal hidden emotions of the same nature and energetic signature held in the psyche of you and each human. These emotional aspects that each human carries, no matter how well camouflaged or hidden within, will be activated by similar emotions in the energetic grid, which is created by each and every human upon your planet. Sometimes the emotions we feel when working with a mirror are stored from childhood, especially if they are very intense. If this is the case, comfort your inner child by acknowledging it internally while you look in the mirror. You may want to say words like, "It's okay, I see you, I understand you, I'm here for you." Feeling and expressing emotions will probably be more difficult for men than for women. Men are used to see as the true measure of their masculinity, but the truth is that being stoic at all costs can sometimes be confused with emotional repression. There is nothing courageous or healthy about avoiding emotions. If you're a man, you'll need extra reassurance and compassion at this stage of the work. Have some powerful affirmations at hand, and a willingness to see your emotional openness as a healing process. And you, each of you, are that higher consciousness. Each of you are the light body. And you need to, again, begin to understand that and believe that you are the light body, the crystalline light body. And in this crystalline light body, you will have new experiences, new abilities that will take you further and further along to becoming more and more of the crystalline light body. For you see, as you use the crystalline light body more, you develop it more and more and more. And that is what you are beginning to experience now as the carbon filaments within your body. The carbon cellular structure within you is in process of changing to the crystalline cellular structure. And as that is happening, you were experiencing those various symptoms of what you call the symptoms of ascension. And indeed, yes, these are symptoms of ascension. And when you have these symptoms, know that it is for a reason, and it is special for you, each and every one of you. Can you stop the symptoms? Yes. You can ask for them to be lessened. You can ask for them to be even stopped if you want. But why would you want to do that? Because this is the changing of the norm. It is the changing of your body. It is changing the times within yourself, and the begin that's within yourself. I often imagine myself like the mighty tree of life, stretching from universal levels into the earth, and then growing such thick golden roots that it spans the whole earth. Walking barefoot on the earth, or grass, or in nature will assist you are well. We are starting to walk between the worlds, as the higher dimensional states are opening rapidly now. I am finding that I can now access universal knowledge when doing my soul readings, which I could not access even a year ago. It has to do with the massive universal consciousness and energy fields now being accessible to our souls as merging with our soul groups now. We are going to feel ourselves now being pushed literally from the seeming possible and seeming comfort zones right into the universal space and the only way forward it. To trust that you are always lovingly guided and assisted through this process. It is vital to do deeper within and listen to that still, wise voice and deep intuitive knowing within. For things are now hotting up like never before, and we are in state of total breakdown of all systems, so that the new can be birthed on all levels in the new earth and anchored into the new golden age. When each individual is willing to process, transform, and release these emotions in a healthy, conscious manner, they assist humanity in transforming these low, dense frequencies. All are one. When one is healed and uplifted, all are healed and uplifted. Each human has the total assistance and support from the celestial realms. The key is in asking and requesting for the assistance and the support. One aspect of this hologram is that it is a zone of free will. Therefore, any support or assistance from the celestial and non-physical realms must be requested and invited. This request will always be answered. Your planet is undergoing a tremendous evolution and uplifting. This is being played out on the screen of your reality. Every day, each human is being offered the opportunity to transform dense, heavy, and low frequencies, emotions, and thoughts. This is done with clear intent, integrity, and the skills of awareness. There are many tools and much aid offered to transmute this wave of anguish, grief, fear, and rage sweeping across your nation and the world. We realize that these negative and misqualified emotions easily trigger your own personal emotions of helplessness, rage, and fear. So allow the process to continue to play itself out. And indeed, playing itself out, it is now. All is playing itself out. And you are going to be coming to the culmination, the conclusion, the end of the line. And you, as we've said earlier, there is no going back. You are past the point of no return. And why would any one of you want to return back to the old illusion? Certainly, you would not want to. So consider and know that you are continuing in this process and moving beyond the veil, moving beyond it, moving beyond the illusion, and becoming all that you came here to be. I am Sananda, and I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, and that you continue to forge forth. Continue to move forth into the light, continuing to create the light within you and all around you. For as you create the light around you, others will pick up that light and feel that light, and they themselves will begin to understand and know the truth. This conscious exercise and conscious process will be an influential force in shifting the consciousness of mankind and the suffering that is so present globally. Be aware that matching these emotions of suffering, matching these emotions of anguish, helplessness, grief, fear, and rage only adds to the collective. As a multidimensional starhuman, you can diffuse and uplift much of the dense emotions that are being experienced through the heartfelt gift of your purest, highest emotions of love, light, gratitude, and appreciation. These appear as challenging times. It is in the challenge that the opportunities for service become the greatest gift. There is much unfolding on the screen of life. Know that all is well. Hold and anchor that awareness, that realization, vibration, radiate and emote only the highest and purest thoughts and emotions into the collective. We appreciate your ability to set aside your projects, tasks, and physical to-dos in order to focus and transform these dense emotional energies.